fucking nerds. Who wants a shot at the champ?
They bring the heat.
Francis Ngannou is the hardest puncher in the history of fighting.
They bring the knowledge.
If you think this fight is going 5 rounds, you are out of your mind.
They bring you the picks.
The dog is getting it done in this one.
We deliver every single week. We're bringing the heat, ladies and gentlemen.
The money line.
Don't miss it on the MMA Experts channel each week. Yo, Mike Finch, what's up? This is an early Christmas special for the people. What's going on,
folks?
Father?
I'll be in Chicago next week. So this week I am very feel for the holidays. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
What's up, yo? Shout out to the Christmas people. It's a beautiful show. How's everybody doing, yo? This is the first live stream following UFC Tampa, following the last card of the year. I don't know. I'm feeling a slight anxiety, bro. Slight nerves. There's no UFC for a few weeks.
Anxiety, anxious. What the fuck?
Anxious. I'm anxious, bro. Without the UFC around, I'll be honest. I'm not stable. I'm on the fucking panic button watch, bro. They might be sending me out.
You need to download the Waking Up app by Sam Harris. Your first month is free, and it'll teach you meditation, self-reflection, sort of paying mere witness to your emotions, learning how to deal with them. It's powerful shit, and that anxiousness is just gonna melt away, AJ. Believe it or not, it's not about a hum. It's not about even breathing. It's just about trying to find nothing, like learning how to just you take that inner dialogue. Like my buddy Sam had a great line. He said, my internal dialogue is always racing. You find that internal dialogue and you just let it go. And your brain's like a squirrel, right? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, object. Oh, the breath. Oh, my ass in my seat. You let it go. You just go back to nothing, And the more you're able to detach, the more you're able to have some peace of mind, man. So check it out, folks. Check it out. Highly recommended.
Let's go. I like that, man. Fuck with this. Hey, let's go, Lu Boo Woo, my guy.
Merry Christmas, Lu Boo. Merry Christmas, dog. I did better than AJ. Whatever the fuck AJ just said. I know I did better than that. So thank you for the 5, homie. Appreciate you, dog. Listen, folks, it's the Christmas spirit right now. It's the holidays right now. So I feel like I'm satisfied enough this weekend, AJ. We got a big boxing match going on. Before we ever talk about any of that shit, AJ, who'd you run into this weekend?
Well, I ran into this week's lock of the week. I know it didn't hit, but it was a savage underdog play. If you haven't seen, I posted on Instagram, bro. My Instagram story went viral, hit like over 1,300 views, right? Put it on IG, put it on the community tab. Pretty much everywhere you can find me, you can find the pick. I met none other than this week's lock.
Hey, there he is, Mr. 9 out of 10 offense, 4 out of 10 defense. There he is.
The fucking guy is in the house, bro. And the hat is not an edit or anything. That I genuinely had that top hat on.
AJ is the Monopoly guy in real life.
Yep, that's me. I am.
Broadway.
They call me Broadway AJ. It was cool meeting him, man. It was nice to I don't know, go face to face with a UFC fighter like that. It's been a while, bro. Who was the last fighter I met in person? Maybe Mike Perry. It's been a long time.
With Mike Perry, man. I remember that. Yeah. Right. That was the last one. Damn, bro. You've been out of the gym.
Dude, I've been out of society. You won't even recognize me in public. I go incognito now.
You're just chilling at the crib. Hey, man, that's what this allows you to do, right? It allows you to work from home. Now, I've been in the fucking gym. I've been, all the Kings MMA guys are at the gym all the time. I'm seeing people all the time, as usual. Seeing people all the time. Couple trips to Vegas a year, etc. Kolabate winning this weekend. Shout out to Kolabate. I got to train with him all the way up to that ADCC camp that I did. Throughout the ADCC camp I did. I've been going to his 9:30 a.m.s for a year. Kolabate just won the IBJJF world title at black belt. Kid's only at 18 years old. He wins the brown belt world championships, gets his black belt, and now after he, had a terrible injury that I don't know if he's specifically detailed, so I won't add any. He comes back and fucking wins the world championship. So shout out to Cole.
Yo, shout out to Cole Abate. Also, Padilla's 6'1". Yeah, bro. I'm 5'9", maybe 5'10" with shoes. That's why I was a lot shorter than him, bro. And he had shoes on, so he's probably with shoes 6'2", to be honest with you, man. He's a pretty tall
Throw that
dude.
picture back up. Let me see. Now I got to break this shit down because
break it down, Finch.
We're gonna really. All right, let's see here. So they both got pretty good posture. All right. So AJ's clocking in at 5'6", Mac.
No, stop, stop. I'll be honest, you can't see the top of my head, bro. I come up to his eyebrow, bro.
Whose fault is that, bro? Is AJ got a fucking horn
no,
on top
wait a second. I'm
head?
taller than him if you include the hat. I'm 6'2".
Yeah, you just stand you up on your dick. You're twice as tall as him, man. You're right.
I am, bro. That's it.
You're right.
Double as tall.
You got are you a unicorn, bro? Is that why you try to hide that?
So I can't show the top of my head because I have an odd bump that comes up like a shark.
You're a shark.
Shark.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You ever seen cone heads?
You're a Teletubby, bro.
Dude, look at this. You see this? You can see I'm pointing down. Look at this thing. That's how it is. Got one of those fucking type of heads, dude.
Yo, I'll ship you this, man. I got you.
I might need to wear it in public at this point. I don't know. That top hat maybe is not cutting it.
Holy shit. Abraham Lincoln over here hanging out with Padilla. X Stacks. Stack it up, X Stacks. AJ, have a top 2025. Finch, I'm okay too. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of mixed messaging is this? AJ, he's a fan of yours.
X Stacks a gangster, bro. Yeah, he's in the chat every day. X Stacks a hardcore, bro.
All right. Well, thank you, X Stacks.
He's part of the MMA experts fucking Savage crew. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. He's rolling deep. There's a lot of savages, bro. I'm excited because during this whole break, I'll still be doing videos like news stuff, and I'll be doing lives every day. I'm excited to see who the real hardcores are, bro. That'll be fun.
Hey, respect to the real hardcores. And AJ drops a lot of content. Oh, yeah. I almost went into the Trump impression there.
I'll be honest for a second. I was like, is he going Trump or is
shout out to the president-elect. Nah, man, that's awesome. Yo, if you're hardcore, it's respect.
Yeah, bro. I'll be doing the Usyk Fury fight companion as well, so I'm gonna keep content coming. I'll be doing a celebration stream tomorrow, the 42K sub celebration with the new microphone. I know I said it to Finch on air. I said, yo, man, I had to step the mic up. It's like this one, you guys don't notice it, but I don't know. It's technically not optimized for my OBS studio setup, and it's just not functioning properly for whatever reason. It's not super compatible with this computer. So I got the updated version of this one. It comes in tomorrow morning, and I'm excited to get that set up. I'm hoping that the audio is better than ever before. It's starting tomorrow.
Hopefully. You sound all right now. You sound good. When AJ and I first started talking today, he was on his computer audio. Yeah. So I was like, uh-oh. Right. I got it fixed. So no, you sound good to me, buddy. All right, cool, man. Good. AJ investing in the tech. Are we gonna get a new backdrop? What do you got? What do you got in the fucking plans here?
The only thing I have in the plans is I will be getting a live clock for my fight companions.
Oh,
that's gonna be the only thing.
Yeah. Oh, like up on the screen.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the only change for 2025. I planned on upping it to that. You know, I still got to do my research on which one's optimal for me, but probably going to do live clock. I'll be doing the usual, you know, nothing's going to change too much, but you know, for Christmas week, I'll probably throw something in the background for the, you know, live stream fanatics.
No, live clock is awesome, man. Yeah. TK, you got to bring that energy in here, TK. We're all festive and shit. TK's over here just rainstorm, cloud.
Best month, bro. I love Christmas.
Yeah.
I love Christmas, bro. It's like since I was a kid, bro. I always enjoyed Father Christmas.
Happiness and cheer. I don't know the words.
Mike Finch, you're a walking Christmas, my friend.
You know, I bring the spirit. All right. I bring the Christmas cheer with me.
You do, Finch. And I mean, I think we're gonna bring the content cheer. We're gonna be here for a little while chopping it up. We do have to recap UFC Tampa. What's interesting, Finch, is can we get an elf on the shelf? I'll make that happen. And if you want a PO box for me,
you do have shelves.
I do. I should put an elf on it. Yo, you know what I got here too, Finch? sometimes if I'm doing a rip, bro, and I gotta go censor mode, we censor ourselves. I updated with that last week.
Wow.
bro.
Wow.
Because
All
it's it's a PG-14 type of show.
right.
It's PG-14, Right
Yo,
now,
if YouTube would let him, AJ would just,
I would do
I mean,
anything at this
AJ,
rate. I'd be fucking nude on stream. No, I wouldn't take it that far, but
that's wild. You could do that on a different platform. That's wild.
so that's my next plan, bro. The OnlyFans AJ. I'm telling you, the butt naked breakdowns 2025, bro.
I'm good on the butt naked breakdown, bro. The breakdown I'm down for. The butt naked breakdown?
Butt naked, bro.
I mean, what are we doing? I mean, you got to mix the butt naked with the breakdown. I feel like those are separate. There's the breakdown, and then there's the butt naked.
But why not collab the two, bro? Bring them together.
Two different audiences. You see what I'm saying?
You'd be surprised.
Maybe I would be. But there's no YouTuber, across the board that I listen to that I want to see butt naked. Zero. Can't think of one. There are plenty of, Instagram, beautiful, that's not YouTube though. The YouTube audience, what I'm going to see Andrew Huberman naked? I don't think so. I'm good. My YouTube stream is a bunch of scruffy ass dudes who are knowledgeable in their given area, and I'm good on. They keep their clothes on.
You know what? If they wanted to, though, hypothetically, that shit sells. There's a market for it. That's all I'm saying.
Padilla got him, but the Vikings just cashed. Yo, you bet on football? I feel like that's the craziest one to bet on is football. I don't know.
I don't know nothing about fucking footy football, dude.
I don't rock with football, but I do rock with Yoda. So shout out. You could almost, this is almost Yoda. See, maybe, and then you could tell.
I thought it was Yoda, bro. What the fuck? You got me confused.
That's my background at work on my work computer. It's Yoda.
Yoda?
And he's pulling the cruiser, the starship. What are you, the little fighter jet thing?
Yeah,
spaceship out of the water. When Luke Skywalker crashes, he fucking pulls it out of the water. It's that moment. Padilla got me, but the Vikings just cashed. All right, yeah, Padilla got me too.
Listen, hold on. Shout out Padilla, bro. We'll shout him out again.
Hey, had the third time's the charm. It is.
He followed me on Instagram first. After I talked to him, he came up to me again. He's like, bro, let's just switch Instagrams right now. I was like, this guy's a fucking gangster, bro. He's got a fan out of me forever, bro. Very good to his fucking people.
That's cool, man. Yeah, he seems like a nice dude, so that's cool. I'm glad he was cool. That's you showed him some love, I'm sure.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I was fucking mad on stream. People would tell me I'm a fake because I was joking around saying that I'd box him and shit. But I would have said it to him in person, but I fucking didn't get the chance. But it's not like I really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking pissed after losing the lock. It is what it is.
Kyle, we're on the same team, brother. Everybody trying to get AJ and I to fight each other. It's AJ and I versus you motherfuckers. All right.
When I got jumped, the first guy I texted was Mike. Okay, I'm like, Mike, bro, what the fuck, bro? These guys fucking jumped my ass. Let's go.
Got AJ's back, man. All right. We might be on different coasts, but listen, I got AJ's back. I'll be there in 6 hours or some shit,
Listen, I'll be like, listen, Finch, I'm getting jumped in 6 hours, 45 minutes. Here's your plane ticket. Get the
I'm
fuck
on
out
a
of
fucking plane, bro. Just warming up in the plane.
Shit. Listen, you ready to recap UFC Tampa, bro? We got to go deep.
Let's go.
Okay.
From the top.
We're going to start it off. The main event, Colby Covington. And then, we had Joaquin Buckley. I'm acting like Buckley wasn't the star of the show. Colby was. Colby got ran through in this fight, to be honest. I know after the fight, he had said some things. Oh, it was 1-1, and I was starting to come on strong. Joaquin Buckley looked great. Busted Colby Covington up on the feet. Absolute boxing display. And Colby tried to wrestle with him, tried to back him up. For the most part, he struggled. I mean, you look at the takedowns that, Covington landed, they didn't do much. And I feel like even him on top, he was more just, getting his blood all over Buckley than actually doing effective ground and pound. He was just sitting on top of him a bit. Buckley then worked his way back up to the feet. And that's what led to the stoppage. I thought it was a real showcase for Buckley. And I think his level is really good, man. I think his level is high.
Colby, when you're cut, you don't want to rub it. Okay? What the fuck? He kept.
I don't know what he was doing.
It was clearly affecting him. It's clearly fucked up to be cut in a cage fight. But with somebody who's a vet now, like Colby is, that was an amateur move, man. He kept fucking with it. He kept rubbing it. I mean, you know, it's like on one side, you have to admit this is the hardest thing you could possibly do. You're in a cage fight with Joaquin Buckley. It's 25 minutes and you can't see out of one eye because there's blood all up in it. The blood's just gushing out. And, you know, the doctor's telling you might lose your fucking eyelid or whatever she was saying, which was probably wrong. And Dana said it himself. He's like, in Vegas, that fight goes on. And I think Dana probably had a better look at that cut than any of us and probably was right. So, but it didn't help that Colby was fucking with it the whole time. It was obviously bothering him. Had he, appeared to ignore it, you could imagine that the doctor would feel less inclined to stop the fight. So, it affected Colby. Obviously, it's a horrific thing. But he's a 5-round fighter. 3-4-5 is where he had his best shot to take that fight over. That being said, AJ, Buckley's takedown defense was nice. Colby wasn't setting up the shots very well, but Buckley's takedown defense was on point. He ended up on his back one time.
And you know what? I think that he showcased too that he can get back up to his feet as Colby's on top. He was able to work his way up. He was able to land punches. I really like what I saw from Buckley's game. I feel like Covington after the fight, though, he really is trying to push that he didn't train for the fight, that it was an early stoppage and things like that. So I say, listen, no problem. Let's just do him versus Ian Gary. Like, let's just make the dream a reality. That's what I want to see.
So you want Ian Gary versus Colby next?
Yeah, 100%. That's the fight to make. That's AJ the matchmaker all day.
But AJ the matchmaker, what about Leon Edwards?
Leon Edwards, let's have him fight Buckley. Because he beat Covington more impressive than Leon did.
Okay. All right,
I'm like, you know what? Does Buckley's win not earn him a massive fight? I think it does. Because this is my thought process right now. You could do Buckley Usman, but it's seeming that Usman is going to be set up for a fight against Jack Della Maddalena. I saw on Tapology, they got it listed as a fight. Now, it's an unconfirmed fight as of right now. But it seems like they're going to be setting that up officially. I would assume announced in the next, couple weeks. I think that it makes perfect sense to give Buckley the chance against Leon. Now, he may not take the fight because we're going, it was March that they're going to be in the UK. So it's not that far away. I don't know if he wants to get right back into training camp after the holiday, but if he's willing to, because Buckley is that type of guy who fights all the time, I think you give him the benefit of the doubt. You give him Usman. Excuse me, you give him Edwards. You could give him Usman, but you give him Edwards. Also, the fact that Ian Gary said, hey, I don't want to fight in the UK against Leon Edwards, takes him out of that spot. So I'm like, okay, let's set the Colby fight up. And let's do it in Vegas or somewhere in the US. It's a big fight. Bro, Covington versus Ian Gary on a pay-per-view, is that not a massive fight still? Does that not have one of the sickest lead-ups? Like, they need to do it. They need to do it. We need a beef that runs deep for 2025.
Sure.
And I think now Covington doesn't really have much room to argue that matchup is kind of deserved. He lost his last fight. Yeah, we saw a loss too for Gary, but it was in a number one contender fight against Shavkat. I think their stars have aligned. I think make the damn fight. I got to bring up Adono too. Pick him. My guy, $6.99. Last week was one of the best cards ever. So many nice knockouts. It was definitely a dope card, man. It was sick KOs left and right. Fun fights. I loved it, bro.
Some wild KOs, brother. Yeah, we'll go through them one by one. Appreciate you, Pick'em. Now, there's a fucking OG. There's a consistent guy. Shout out, Pick'em. Thank you, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Dude, we got donos coming in heavy. X stacks with the 199. Please consider a live ML line. You want to do a live money line next year?
In person, bro. I've been trying to get this motherfucker here. You're like, we are live. I'll help him out. X stacks. I got you, buddy. I got you. AJ, UFC 311, Los Angeles. Live money line, come through.
Jesus.
And you got a spot to stay. I got a guest
I
bedroom
know.
over there.
I do. I'm glad that at least I got a spot to stay. It's just I gotta do the stream. It's like, holy shit. I'll be streaming from your chair, man.
That'd be cool, folks. Would you not like to see AJ
Shit.
with the Mike Finch show side? Come on, this is fucking
That's fair.
amazing. X
That's fair.
Stacks, I'm gonna try to make it happen.
X Stack, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for getting Finch to start pressuring me into this.
I'm working on him. All right, I'm working on it, guys. It's at the whatever Intuit Dome or whatever. I mean, it'd be a cool.
That's the next big thing, Dome. That's what I'm hearing.
Fucking cool card, man. It's a,
All
cool,
right,
it's,
all
a,
right.
it's a fantastic.
I can't be seen at a pay-per-view, my friend.
What are you talking about?
No, I can't, bro. I
are you
can't.
talking
I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it under the radar, bro. You know.
What does that mean? You
I
gotta keep it
gotta
on the
keep- I
radar.
can't-
What, you gonna
I-
get
I'm
mobbed
telling
out there? You think they're gonna mug you? You think
I'll
they
be
think you
honest.
got money?
I don't know. I don't know. I gotta come. I gotta roll deep, bro. I need like a crew like Nick Diaz and shit.
You can start throwing water bottles and shit. I don't even know what you're
Maybe.
talking about.
Maybe.
Yeah,
The
all
water
right,
bottles-
bro. You're gonna be with my crew. We'll walk with the AOJ crew, or we'll walk
That's
with
fair.
the UFC HB crew. We're gonna be fine. Jamie Fletcher's got our back, bro. We'll be fine.
All right. Paku, look at this legend.
In house. AJ and Finch, hope you both are well. Pretty underwhelming ending to the main event. Bloody eye. Let's see Buckley versus Brady, I think. Paku putting the matchmaker hat on. Merry Christmas to you as well, Paku. Love right back at you, family.
Can I say my piece on why I think they won't do Buckley Brady?
Of course.
I think the significance of Buckley beating a name like Covington will get him a bigger fight. Even though Brady has a very impressive win on paper against Gilbert Burns, I just have a feeling that, I don't know, they're going to push Buckley a little bit farther than Sean Brady. I'd say Buckley's also a slight bit more marketable at this point. And I don't know. I think that his boxing style is something that, delivers entertainment. And it'd be cool to see a striker's delight with him and Leon. I'm curious who would take that fight. I don't think he's out of that fight at all. He's live.
There you go.
Let's go. Finch Nurmagomedov, dude.
What up, Jordan? It has been a great year. Thank you for finding my channel. Fuck yeah, dude. I appreciate that so much. Hope you have a great holiday and let's get it in 2025. Brother, we're going for it in 2025. I'm adding on doing bare knuckle fighting championships bets. So I'll be covering every single UFC card plus BKFC. We're getting it in, Jordan. Let's go. Thank you, Jordan. $5 is very sweet. Thank you, brother. Early Christmas present for us. Colby Covington loses. We both called it.
Next, we got to keep on running. All right. We keep going down. Co-main event. I mean, shit. It was an absolute entertainer. Cub Swanson versus Billy Quarantillo was a great back and forth fight. Billy Q had his moments, but ultimately the show closes with Cub Swanson flatlining Billy Q in his home city, man. Rough way to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Hit him with the 3-2. But I needed it to go like 45 more seconds, bro. I put money on over 2.5.
Like it would have went over. I know. I see exactly why you did it.
Oh, fuck. And I told you guys my pick was Cub Swanson. I gave it to you guys on the show. And my buddy T-Bone, he goes, hey, man. He's like, do you just want to also give out the Cub Swanson money line? I'm like, bro, 2 bets for 1 fight. I already did that with Joel Alvarez, which did double cash. I did Joel Alvarez KO as plus 280.
That's nice.
Come on. That's nice. But, yeah, Cub Swanson money line was the way to go. It is what it is. Cubby boy gets it done at 41 years old, gets the knockout. A really good fight.
Listen, Cub is a walking dub at this point. Still throwing heat, still moving well. Had to come through and, kind of come back through some fires, deal with some adversity. I love what he saw. Now, as far as Cub Swanson next fight, I don't know, man. I think that he could easily call it a career. I don't think it's crazy to, say, hey, it's been a long road. I think that, now's the time. I honestly think that would make a lot of sense. But if he's going to stick around, there are fighters that he could, potentially throw down with. And the name that jumped off the page to me is Shepe Mariscal. Swanson Chepe, bro. It's a good
Why are you
fight.
doing that? Why
Yo,
are you
if he's
doing that
sticking
to my
around, he's
guy
gonna have to
Cub?
fight someone coming up.
You're a sick fuck. Why you do that to my guy Cub, bro? Chepe's on fire right now, man. Could Cub get another 41-year-old to fight? What the Chepe? What
I like
the
the
fuck?
Chepe fight. I like the Chepe fight. I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't want to do that, that's fine. I'm sure the UFC could set up a different fight. I know he mentioned a Duho Choi rematch, but I don't know how realistic that is. That'd be kind of crazy because that was one of the best fights ever. I'm down for them to run it back, to be fair.
Oh. Yeah, Duho Choi is a fucking problem, dude. Duho Choi is looking good right now, man. That was a fucking incredible fight, though, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You got to give him some legend. You got to give him some, some fucking Dustin Poirier type figure,
You gonna give him Dustin Poirier?
Nah, that's not
Dude,
Dustin. That's
okay.
not what I said. That's not what I fucking said. All right.
All right.
But some legend. I don't know. Give him let him throw down with Tony Ferguson. Let him move up.
But Ferguson just fought at 70, though. I don't know.
That's wild. That is too wild.
I don't think Swanson jumping 2 weight classes.
I don't know. Is there a 35er who wants to smoke? Who wants to move up? I don't know. Who's at the end of their career? Give him some type of retirement fight, though, man. Chepe, what the fuck?
Oh,
How dare you feed him to Chepe, my fucking guy Cub? That's crazy, dog.
damn. I don't know.
Is Chepe the favorite coming into that fight?
For sure, he would be. Yeah, he would have to be.
All I'm saying.
That's fair. Okay, I get it. You want Cub Swanson in a fun fight?
Cub Swanson versus Chrome Gracie. I mean,
Run it back. Were they going to do the rematch of the century there? At that point, it's going to be the Choi fight.
I'm with Jordan. I know. He's throwing him into the piranhas and shit. What is up, man?
He had a hard fight with what's his name? Morgan Charrier. Chepe did. I don't think Cub's completely dead in that fight. He's got good takedown defense. He can move. He's just not going to be able to keep up with the pace, though. That's the difference.
Oh, Chepe's so big. Remember he missed weight? Chepe's so big, bro.
But I picture Cub's a little taller than him. Chepe's thick, though. He's thick.
Chepe's thick, man. Yeah.
With that wrestling, it'd be difficult.
Yeah, Chepe's like 29, dog, or something.
He's like 31.
Is he?
I think so.
Chepe worked for me in Chicago at UFC
That's
Gym River
cool.
North, and it's kind of crazy to see him in the UFC now. But he's always been tough as shit, and fucking, he's a dog. No, I think some type of fun fight for Cub Swanson. It was a phenomenal performance, a really fun fight. He wins by knockout. I mean, if you're gonna go out, that's how you go out. But something's telling me he's gonna do one more.
I think he's doing one more. It was a good fight. I like that Billy Q pushed him early in the fight. Billy Q even started winning the fight in the second round, but Cub Swanson looked slick, found that Billy Q chin, flatline KO. Good fight. The next one, as we go, oh, wow, Sam K, Mr. General.
Sam K, let's go. Shout out to Meat, thank you. Started my MMA journey at UFC Gym River North back in 2015. What? Too bad never came across you, but I'll stop by to say half. I'm ever near UFC Gym Huntington Beach. Love the show, guys. Thank you so much, Sam. Sam, if you're the Sam K I'm thinking of, shout out, dude. Wow, hope you're doing good. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the $10 and a great Christmas spirit. I appreciate that. And yeah, please stop by UFC Gym Huntington Beach. We'll definitely take care of you whenever you're on vacation, brother. Really appreciate that, Sam. All the best, man.
Let's go. Shout out Sam K.
Sam, thank you, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. Let's keep going down and let's talk about the feature fight at flyweight. Manel Kape tried to use it to shotgun his way into a title fight. I thought he looked great. And I do think it was the type of performance that gets people very excited about you. Regardless of that, I don't think beating Bruno Silva warrants a title fight, though. I think beating Bruno Silva warrants a big fight. Maybe even a number one contender fight, especially in the fashion that he beat him up. Now, to be fair, though, there was a tad bit of controversy with how it ended. The shot was towards the line of the cup, and it did seem to lift the cup. But Bruno was overreacting.
Bruno grabbed his balls.
Shot. I feel like he should have, after he realizes the ref's not stepping in, he should have tried to tie up or something because he was just trying to cover and then he just turtled up and went down and the ref jumps in and stops it. Now, I'm not, saying that Manel Kape doesn't deserve praise. He looks slick as hell and it was a great performance, but it was slightly a tainted finish. Either way, he was going to win the fight. It would have been a shock if Silva somehow came back. But I don't know. I just, what my reservations are with that one is it ended little controversial.
Absolutely. But let's not, discredit Manel Kape's performance, man. He was on fire. He was really focused, really on point. He got hit with big shots. I mean, even just in that third round, boom, he'd eat a right hook, boom, he'd eat a left hook. And he just rolled with it and kept sniping away, man, hitting the body, the legs, the face. He was accumulating well. It was a good fight. And then Manel Kape finds a way to get it done after talking all that shit to Dana. Not to Dana, but, talking all that with Dana. Saying he deserves this, he deserves that. No, you don't, bro. No, you're not gonna get a title. You're 1-1 in your last 2, bro. Calm down. It's not gonna happen for him next. But he shot his shot, and he's very talented, and his striking was on point. AJ, he was on fire on Saturday. Definitely not the Manel Kape I expected based off the last performance. Night and day difference. Maybe it really, was because he just broke his toes in the last fight.
He looks so good, man. What I loved is the slickness, the accuracy, the way he was able to move. I think that him and Kai Kara-France is a great fight. And the reason that I am now changing up and saying Kai Kara-France versus Kape is because Deiveson Figueiredo has said, hey, I can make 125. He wants to fight Pantoja. And I would rather see Pantoja get a chance to avenge a loss than him fighting against somebody that he's beaten at some point. He beat Kai Kara-France a long time ago on The Ultimate Fighter in an exhibition fight. The fuck is that noise? So it doesn't count as, an official W on his record, but still, nonetheless, a win in a fight. And I will rather watch Deiveson Figueiredo and Pantoja, and I'll tell you, I would favor Pantoja to beat Figgy, especially at 25, man.
Yeah, Pantoja's just on one right now, man. Pantoja's just a problem right now. So, and you guys know I like going for Figgy. Yeah. Brandon Royval, number 1 ranked, by the way.
The thing is with Royval having 2 losses to Pantoja, he's out of it.
But it's a fun fight.
I like for flyweight, my matchmaking ideas. I think we go. This is a perfect. I'm going to match make flyweight right now. You go. I think we got to go Royval versus Moreno too. I think that's the fight to make. 3, actually. Excuse me. They got to do the trilogy. I like the trilogy idea. I don't know. It might not happen.
They get to have a trilogy. Damn. Yeah, you see how the fights are being recycled. This is why Kaya Sakura entered the chat.
Yeah, that's
this facts. Is why Kaya Sakura.
All right, if they don't want to recycle it, then
fake news. Fake news.
Is that fake news? Finch, you told me off air. You did it. Wasn't that you the guy who triangled him and put him to sleep a long time ago?
LOL. That is Charles Crazy Horse Bennett, right?
That's
right?
Crazy.
Isn't that how that happened?
They claim Charles Crazy Horse Bennett.
Who triangled who? Vandalay triangled Crazy Horse?
I think no. Wasn't it Murillo Hua that triangled Crazy Horse?
Yeah, I forgot. That's a
old thing.
Old
many
memory.
years ago.
Old fight.
Pride FC was lit, bro. Pride FC showed you the backstage shit. The like more WWE-esque, They let it happen. They encouraged that type of shit to go down backstage.
Why not?
Right?
Yeah, I remember Mark Coleman throwing a tantrum backstage after he lost to Fedor. Oh man, some of those backstage footage was so good. You might not know what I'm talking about.
No, I do. They did the backstage footage. I watched a lot of the Pride replays.
Cool,
dude.
man. Me
when
too.
They had Best of Pride on fucking Spike TV. I would always watch those replays, man.
Yeah, I was the biggest fan, man. I was a huge Pride FC fan. So I watched the first ever Pride in the United States when Dan Henderson fought Vandalay and all that. I mean, that's like peak fandom when I'm like 12 years old.
That's sick.
Good times.
That's sick. When Pride went under, were you disappointed?
Yeah, yes and no. No, I was always the biggest UFC fan though. So even though I liked Pride, I'm very I root for America, I like America. And so I was always, oh man, I hope the UFC fighters beat the Pride fighters. Everybody said Fedor Emelianenko was the best. I was hoping Tim Sylvia was the best. Turns out he wasn't. Yeah. But I was the one hoping, right? So I always wanted to see those matchups.
That's cool. Listen, let's keep moving down, bro. There's more fights that we're gonna talk through. We have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Because
But
this fight before is one that I think we can go deep on. It was
I knew this shit.
serious fraud check. I mean, Petrino had lost to Anthony Smith in a guillotine early in the fight. And it was one of those excusable L's because it's like, you know what? He shot on a guy who's got a really tight gilly and he got a little overconfident and picked him up and, just didn't have the experience. But the way that he got flattened by Jacoby leaves no doubt. Dustin Jacoby was able to fend off Petrino's wrestling for a lot of the fight. And even though I think Petrino landed a lot of good shots and he hit Jacoby pretty hard, he showed flaws in his striking, man. He's really not great at getting to the target. Like, I feel like he's a low accuracy striker. When he hits, you hear the fucking pop and you see that it does visible damage. But as far as getting to the target, like, he's short on a lot of his hooks. He's kind of I guess he's kind of resistant at throwing jabs, right? He doesn't want to throw straight shots where I think he could have a pretty effective jab. He's not super comfortable with it. He likes flashier techniques. And I'm sure if you watch Petrino just in training, you're like, who is this fucking absolute madman? But when it gets into the cage, he's not great at managing distance, but he also doesn't have great timing on closing the distance. He's still very raw. He's a great athlete, but his true technical skills, I think they need a lot of refinement. But he's getting away with maybe a lack of technical ability because of his freak athleticism, right? He has that athleticism that makes you think of Yoel Romero type shit or a Vitor Belfort. But I don't think he has the same technicality, right, that's going to thrive him in the top 15 at this point. And that's why he's taken 2 back-to-back losses. He is one of the busted prospects of 2024. Well, that's not to say he couldn't turn his career around, but Jacoby flatlining you in the 3rd round, it's a rough loss to take, especially when it seemed like Petrino was going to win a decision.
Oh, sure. Petrino won the 1st round. Petrino won the 2nd round. But you can't just keep hacking this giant left hook that misses time and time again. I think a big problem with Petrino is his fight IQ is just not there. He was overconfident in his grappling against Anthony Smith, and he was overconfident in that big left hook against Dustin Jacoby. And you saw Dustin Jacoby being patient, and the commentators laughed afterwards. They're like, well, that's why they were being patient. It's like, yeah, because when you start getting too froggy, you might get cracked. And that's what happened to him, man. He's just banging that left hook too often, throwing it unset up. Petrino, if you want to land the left hook, you got to start with the right hand to the body. You got to start with slipping across. You got to start with something else. You can't just hack it out there over and over again. Amateurish shit. And he got treated like a fucking amateur. Face down, ass up in the 3rd round. And huge victory for Dustin Jacoby. Stayed patient, 2-1, 3-1 dog, and was able to make it happen against a powerhouse of a man. But a guy who couldn't hit a takedown. Petrino could not get the takedowns. And although I would say, it sounds like you agree, he won the first 2 rounds, it don't matter if you're going to get caught in the 3rd. I mean, he just needs a better fight IQ. He's just got a long way to go.
Yeah. Still very young, to be fair, and could easily turn this around and, become better. But the biggest worry about somebody like Petrino is he had so much instant success, right? Like, let's say you're a pro who's, good potential, but maybe takes a loss early in his career and then goes on a nice win streak and comes back from that adversity. Whereas Petrino is one of those guys where it was like limitless potential, seemed like, hey, if he can, crack anybody, he can knock them out. And I think, heading into the Anthony Smith fight, you're thinking Petrino's probably a top 10 guy and he can mix it up with some of the better guys there and shit, maybe even beat some of them. But now losing 2 straight and taking a violent loss to Dustin Jacoby, what I worry for Petrino is not his true potential of ability. I'm sure that he does have ability to become a top 10 guy if he disciplines himself and dials in for the next couple of years. But I worry about the mentality though. Where is the confidence now? When you had so much success early, Petrino doesn't seem like the guy that really struggled, even probably starting MMA. I'm sure that he was able to beat a lot of the lower level guys up in the gym. Like, there's certain guys that come into any sport, but I'm sure you've seen it, bro. You got a guy comes in, he might not be tapping the fucking purple belts, but in 6 months he's rolling in jiu-jitsu and it's like, oh, this kid's got potential. Like, I'm sure Petrino's the guy that came in doing really well, right? And the expectations then grow, but then also his inflated view of maybe what he's capable of is there, and seeing that he's not living up to it right now, I just could see him losing the battle of the mental side of fighting. And I'm not saying he's going to retire, but you never know. We've seen guys kind of fall apart after taking some L's. I don't know. I'll hope he gets better. And I think it's possible. I think he's a top 10 potential in the next 3 years, but it really comes down to, is he willing to, go through the ringer of hell in this fight game? And he might take another loss in the meantime if he fights somebody too good.
You put your finger on something important there, which is that he has the ability. It's all about the fight IQ. It's all about what buttons you hit. It's not the capability of the character. The fighter is ready to knock out anybody in the UFC. It's a matter of what strikes when and how he sets it up. It's it's a classroom thing. It's not an ability thing. He's fast. He's explosive. He's even a little bit tough, but he's stupid.
I hope that the fight IQ gets going.
Me too. He's exciting. I mean, it'd be cool to see him like get a jab,
Yeah.
A little bit more game there, Petrino. Come on, Petrino. The Jacoby gets it done. Hey, let's give some credit to Jacoby. Patience. Showed that he's had 100 fights with the fisticuffs, his glory kickboxing days. Stayed really patient. Let Petrino miss a lot of shit. And then just eventually was like, all right, I see the left hook. I know he's going to throw the fuck. Boom. And just let the cross go and beat him to it. Beautiful finish.
Thank you. Let's go. I agree. Petrino, I'm not giving up hope yet, but Jacoby, veteran lesson. The fight before Finch, our boy, Adrian Yanez versus Marcos.
Was the call? All right, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Listen, chat. Y'all hated my fucking Adrian Yanez pick. Y'all said he sucks. He's going to get blown out. Bro, was that not an even fight? That was a fucking good fight. Did he look like a 2.5 to 1 dog or 2 to 1 dog or whatever the fuck it was? I don't think so, man. That was a coin flip type fight. Split decision. That was pretty good, man. He's got hands on him and he didn't get his legs fucking kicked off like everybody else thought he would.
I think that he put up a good fight. I was honestly pretty impressed with the way that he threw down. I just think that Marcos was tough, man. And then in the third round, where Yanez honestly could have stole the fight, he seemed to make a bit of a mental mistake. And Marcos had engaged in grappling with him, and then he was willing to engage in the tie-ups and the clinch when I think he needed a box. And then at the very end of the fight, Daniel Marcos is like running from him, a stalling tactic. I hate to see a stalling tactic, but I will say, even though Marcos was stalling, when the strikes were coming through, Marcos is the one landing. So yeah, it's a terrible visual, the way that he was fighting at the end, but he was even still winning in those moments, like as he's running away from Yanez. So I did think that even though it was a close fight, the Marcos decision was justified, but definitely not the type of performance that gets you like super hype about him running up the ranks. Just not even because it was close, just because he was so willing to stall like that and run away at the end. I just didn't like that.
Yeah, he was, because the fucking kid's putting pressure on you. I mean, he keeps his chin tucked, his hands up, he moves forward. It's a fight. And Marcos is like, I think I did enough, man. I better get out of here. And one judge didn't think he did. So that shows you it's probably not the smartest thing. You don't want to roll the dice like that often.
Right.
Ask Volkov. It's like you don't want to leave it up to the judges. So it was close, but I agree. I also scored it from Marcos. As somebody who's sitting here rooting for Yanez to take it, I also scored it for Marcos. Very close fight. A good showing by Yanez. I think he showed his level, though. He showed that he's not he's not some type of, impossible to get to the level. I mean, he was right there. A couple more combinations on the fence. Needed to let his hands go a little more. Needed to key off of that jab a little more. Marcos would make him miss that first punch, and he had to catch him with 2-3. Sometimes he did, sometimes he didn't.
Yeah.
A close fight and one where he can learn from again and get better. He's got a great blueprint out there. Like if you're a coach, I mean, look at Yanez's fights. He's gotten his legs kicked up. He figured that out. He did not get his legs kicked up that bad. Now it's like when he's got the guy on the fence, like touch that body first and then come upstairs. There's just a couple things he could do to win these fights, man. So the blueprint's out there for him. I hope he does. He's an exciting fighter. Good fight.
Yeah, good fight. Competitive, but Daniel Marcos after called out Jose Aldo, which is kind of crazy. But if you look at the standings of like the bantamweight division, it's not out of this world that they would book that fight. It's a striker for Jose. It's somebody undefeated and up and coming. And if he was able to beat Jose Aldo, Marcos would have like a lot of stock. And if he loses, I feel like, not the end of the world. It'd be great. Jose Aldo beats another up and comer. I don't know.
I mean, neither of these guys got propelled very high. Marcos is not going to be right there in the mix, but hey, he's an exciting guy. Still an exciting style, How about this? I think these two will meet again. Meet again sometime. Yeah, they'll cross paths again.
Okay. Listen, let's keep running, man. We got to start the main card off right. Navajo Sterling versus Tokkos. Navajo was able to win, clean decision, but I know from the consensus of everybody in chat, it was like an underwhelming W that many were disappointed about. Finch, I have to ask you, were you disappointed with how close it was? Do you think Navajo Sterling looked a bit overrated? Or is it like, he's still young?
He's still young. I mean, no experience in the UFC. And, Tokkos looked a little scared of him. So, he was imposing and calm. Nah, man, sky's still the limit for him.
I think that he's still a talented guy. Like that's my consensus as well. I feel as though, he's being, I don't want to say overrated. He's being what? Overlooked. It's like you win a competitive fight against a veteran when, what is it, his 6th pro bout. I don't think you can jump ship and say that it's game, set, match for Navajo Sterling. I still think he's pretty good.
100%. And Pick'em says he should have finished him. I can't disagree with Pick'em, but a little bit conservative. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna give him more room to work, man. Again, new to those bright UFC lights, so I'll give him some room to work.
Okay, room to work for Sterling. Finch, there's a joke in chat. There's an inside joke.
Go ahead.
I want you to look at Burnt Brownie's comment.
Burnt Brownie. How dare he? Well, we might as well bring it up now. How dare you?
He started this on a different stream.
Buckley means there's no entry. You know what I mean? That means you're straight. That's a good thing.
Funny, Finch.
All right, that's a compliment.
I was dying laughing when this guy brought it up. It was
a compliment. All right, that means it's an exit only. That means there's no entry. Okay.
It's like, what was it from you seen the movie Bruno at the end? He's straight Dave. My asshole just for shitting. You never seen Bruno with Sacha Baron Cohen?
Never.
Pretty funny.
Never.
Movie.
Although Sacha Baron Cohen's pretty good. I've seen him in The Dictator, and then what's his most famous one?
Nice. Yeah.
I've seen those. So shout out to Sacha Baron Cohen. Are you ready to talk about this boxing fight? What else do we got?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just running through UFC Tampa, but I can tell, man, the chat's falling asleep on me. Michael Johnson looks sick.
Shout out to Michael Johnson with the knockout, dog. That shit was hardcore, man. That was a badass knockout.
That was a badass knockout, man. I think Michael Johnson's hand move.
The old men got it done, bro. And we called them. We said, me and you both were on Cub Swanson, right? Me and you both were on Michael Johnson, right? I mean, we called the old men that came through for us.
They're savages, bro. It was good shit, man. And then Johnson looked good. Alvarez, seemingly obvious dub, looks like an up-and-coming contender, man.
Plus 280 or plus 285 or whatever was the knockout. I gave that out as a bet. Like fucking that it was a damn near sure thing. Although I must say he hits him with the straight left hand, he knees him in the face, and he almost fucking guillotined him. I was like, oh no, don't do it, and luckily it was stopped via TKO. But had he chosen to guillotine him, he would have got the sub and I would have missed my prop.
Let's go. And Alvarez technically had him in the guillotine at the end, but I think it was fair to call it a KO. The choke didn't put him to sleep.
No, of course. Yeah, it was a straight left hand, then it was a knee to the face. So,
hey, look at this one, bro. Woodson and Padilla. Listen, the best part about this fight was the fact that I got to meet Padilla at a little winter village in Tampa, bro. Look at this. And we'll shout out Jersey for making that happen, because she's the one that dragged me there. If it wasn't for her, I would have never left the house. So shout out. Look at that. Look at that pick, bro. Legendary status. We're gonna
Legendary.
get AJ Padilla collab maybe next week or something like that.
Cool. Yeah, let's get him on the show, man. That's cool.
Be nice. Yeah, man. We
All right,
going
you
back.
ready to talk boxing?
I think you are, bro. You look like you're falling asleep on
Fucking
me.
go. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, I'm wide awake. What the
I'm
hell?
fucking ready to go. Let's do
John's
this.
Lima. Boom, boom, boom. Maverick looked in. Grant the underdog. My guy pulls through. That was fucking nice. And then Knutson exposed, bro. That was the rundown. That was what UFC Tampa had to offer. But what's bigger? What's better? You want me to keep it like this? You want me to put it like that, Finch, for the talk about the boxing, the Boxeo Telemundo type shit?
Keep it up. Keep the. I like the money line. Was all black? Was the other option?
Yeah.
Let me see that real quick. Let me see all black.
Check it out. This is my savage look that I do.
This is like Elon Musk went dark MAGA. This is dark MMA experts.
This is dark experts, man.
This is
Now,
dark money line.
We'll keep it there. Listen, let's talk Usyk versus Fury 2. A lot of you guys probably been waiting the whole stream for this, so make sure you guys smash the likes and subscribe. This is going to be the official Usyk Fury breakdown for the Finch, man. I can tell he's excited. So, Finch, since you're the one real adamant about talking some boxing, I'm going to give you the microphone. Tell us the breakdown.
Tyson Fury is my favorite fighter in all of boxing at the very least, but I probably overall, man, just what an inspiring story, coming back from the brink of death, a drug addict doing cocaine, just being fucked up at the bar, talking about how he could beat Deontay Wilder, people probably laughing at him, probably laughing in his face, and his fat ass ended up getting it all together. He was going to drive his car off of a bridge. I mean, if you listen to the Joe Rogan Experience episode with Tyson Fury, you can't walk out of that episode without being a Tyson Fury fan. It's a crazy story. And I remember before the third Deontay Wilder fight, Deontay really pushing him on that. He was strung out on coke. Like you were, this and that. That's real. And he's probably aged himself and he's probably weakened himself to a point, but what's stronger is his resolve. He is just extremely, extremely determined to see it to that final bell, to see it till that victory. You get hit him with a fucking bat. He is going to keep coming forward. So Tyson Fury making it all rounds is highly likely in this fight. Tyson Fury is just fucking hard to put away. And you heard Usyk say it. He's like, it's like being in there with a Yeti. You're in there with fucking Bigfoot, it's a tower of a man, and he can move real slick. He can roll with punches really well, bounce punches off the shoulders. He shoots to the body nice, which Usyk's had a problem with. He's got the long range, but you all saw what Alexander Usyk was able to figure out, which is that when he presses forward, when he stays dynamic, when he does everything that Vitor Petrino doesn't know how to do, which is stay unpredictable, work off of the opponent's jab, get his own shots going, accumulate punches and combinations, use his footwork, stay light on his feet, on the balls of his feet. He's just so hard to deal with. So I think Usyk should be able to, do better, I think, even in this fight. And the odds are pretty close. I gave it out to my premium channel already. I'll give it out to you guys now. I think Alexander Usyk's a lock here. I already put $250 onto myself.
Finch, man, you're making the biggest mistake of your betting career, Mike Finch, because Tyson Fury is going to come back and upset Usyk and send this into a trilogy. He's going to win a gritty and competitive split decision. I think it's going to be close, but this is motivated Fury. This is in shape Fury. This is Fury with the drive. And a man who has been on the brink of death can find it in himself to bounce back for one last banging fight. Then he's going to give all that he has left in him to this Usyk fight, and he's going to go out and he's going to win. Tyson Fury is going to get the belt back. He's going to win this fight against Usyk, and he's going to force a trilogy between the two, and what is going to be, at this point, a massive upset. Crazy to say.
Was his heart ever the problem? What do you mean he's fired up now? He wasn't fired up before?
No.
What do you mean? His heart's never been the problem.
He's coming back better. I'm telling you. The fight against Ngannou had his confidence withered. He went into the fight with Usyk wondering if he still had it. What he found out is he does still have it. But what he believes now is he more than has it. He is it. And I'm telling you, bro, you are going to see an all-class version of Tyson Fury when he upsets Usyk and bounces back. You'll see. I'm going to make a video on it later this week in an in-depth breakdown, and I'll talk about all my reasons why I'm doing it. And I'm telling you, Tyson Fury is so live in this fight. Tyson Fury is going to win this fucking fight, dude. Tyson Fury's not done. It ain't over yet.
The odds aren't even that wide. The odds are not that wide. It's like 1.5 to, you know what I mean? It's very close. It's very close.
Let's see what the pro boxing odds are. I'm going to check the odds right now.
Yeah,
I haven't even looked at odds. This is all
not
just
2 to 1. It's not even 2 to 1. It's
minus 166, minus 150 Usyk, plus
minus
150,
150.
36.
So, you know,
Fury, yeah.
I mean, is the boxing world trying to tell us something? Is the boxing world trying to say that the money's in the trilogy, so when this thing goes to a close decision, they're going to go for the big guy? You know, is that what they're trying to say? Should I pick up what they're putting down? Is that how dirty this game is?
I'm telling you, this is written in the stars already. Tyson Fury.
Stars, million miles away. Message to the, what is the main?
I don't know that song by heart. I just know you singing it here. Sing a nice song, Finch. You're a musical talent.
Thank you. I got you. Dashing through the snow. Listen, kids. Usyk is a better boxer. Tyson Fury is very I mean, Tyson Fury's a world-class boxer. Make no mistake. I mean, it's crazy to say anybody's a better boxer than Tyson Fury. It honestly sounds crazy to say. But Usyk's ability, when he puts pressure forward, when he starts putting punches together, when he starts coming over the top, man, I mean, I think he could beat anybody in the world. So, and for those of you that don't know, Usyk's older than Tyson Fury. So Usyk's 1 or 2 years older than Tyson Fury. So I could see Usyk retiring at some point here soon. This fight, I don't know. I would be shocked to see Tyson Fury win. I'm rooting for him, dog. Yo, it'd make my fucking night.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Finch. He's gonna win this fight. I've foreseen it already.
I like that they already fought, you know, overseas. They already fought, you know, in the Middle East, and that's good that they're used to it now. You know, because I think like one thing you learn, like Khabib said, it is desert. It is desert. So he says be there early. You know, that's what he told me backstage at Bellator. Check it out on my YouTube channel. I think that you know, Tyson Fury and Usyk now have no surprises. They've been in the ring with each other. They fought there already. Let's see who's better, man. I'm super excited. I'm super fucking excited. I love this shit. I love me a Tyson Fury fight. I do.
I love a Tyson Fury fight. And I love a Tyson Fury upset win. When they all count him out is when he his best performance. I'm telling you, when the masses are against him, he turns up heavy. Hey,
Tyson Fury, though. Tyson Fury post-fight singing, always solid, right?
Even
though he's not a great singer, always solid, right?
He's like a Will Ferrell good singer. Like he's better than most, but he's not like a pro singer. Yeah.
I got mad respect for the big man, AJ. I'm honestly shocked.
No, you're not shocked. You've seen it already. You know it's coming, Finch. You're regretting that bet. You're thinking about cashing out. You want to place it on Tyson Fury. You see the Gypsy King catching a W, man. They say ain't no way. They say Fury's washed. They say AJ's crazy. Trust me. Trust me.
You know?
Believe me, bro. He's going to win. I've seen it. I already seen it, bro. I already know.
Hey, Burnt Brownies, who talked about my butt earlier, has
the Gypsy King, bro.
He's with you.
Listen, at least I got somebody on my side, man.
Yeah, somebody. Listen, folks, we're on opposite sides of this one, but I could just tell you that I'm excited to see the fight. And AJ's talking about how he's got anxiety or something, that there's no UFC. You got boxing this weekend, dog. And look up and down the card. You got 15-0 versus 16-0. All the way up and down that card. There's going to be some fun boxing for everybody on Saturday. So you got something to do, kids.
Yeah. Usyk, Parlay Princes. Respect, bro. Thank you for the one.
McGregor tattoo, dog. Very nice.
Yeah, bro.
With the McGregor Photoshop. Very nice. I agree. Parlay Princes.
Parlay Princes, bro. Yeah.
Princes,
bro.
Thank you for the $2, and I agree with you. Alexander Usyk, Slava Ukraina.
Listen, bro. Fucking Gypsy King forever, my friend. Gypsy King forever. We're going boxing mode this week. Now I'm excited, actually. I'm more excited. The start of the stream, recapping the card, I wasn't as excited. Now you got me riled up. Now you got me hyped for the fight. Now you got me ready to drop a banger-based video, man. I'll give you guys my prediction. I'm doing the Usyk Fury video. I'm telling you, I've foreseen the prophecy, bro. That's it. I've seen it. I've seen it.
All right, yo,
Let's
man. Like I said, I can't lose because if I win, I already put $250,000 on Usyk.
I like that. 250,000 sounds better.
And that sounds better, right? And if I lose, my fucking favorite fighter won. So win-win for me this weekend. All right. Jokes on Vegas. Win-win for me this weekend. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited for Usyk Fury, man. It's gonna be pretty fun. I'll be live for the card. I don't know when I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna look at the card. I'll see, what time I feel is proper to start the fight companion. Hopefully, I don't know, set it up so we can get maximal viewership without having to sit through maybe some of the early prelims. So I'll check out when the main fights start up, and then we'll get a little boxing play-by-play. I think it'll be a fun show. I'm going to be bringing the fire every day this week. Without the UFC, there's still things to talk about. Tomorrow, I have a Colby Covington video that I'm going to be dropping. Colby's Cope, out of control. So your boy has got to react to some things, and I'm going to piece that thing up together tomorrow and get that to release to you guys. We're also celebrating the 42,000 subscribers tomorrow in a live stream. That should be great. Wednesday, I got another video plan. We're doing Usyk Fury base prediction video. The title won't be Usyk Fury prediction. It'll be something a little more compelling.
Just saying. Listen, folks, keep it locked in at MMA Experts with AJ. I guess I'll do my most confident video. I don't know. What am I going to say? I'm just going to break down this fight again. Should I not even go on?
Mike Finch is no. What is it? Mike Finch is most confident Q&A, bro. And you just chat.
What am I going to do?
Mike Finch is most
hang out with you guys for 20 minutes. Fuck it. I'm all dressed up. I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I will be in Chicago next week, but AJ and I will be back on, what is it, the 30th? Whatever that Monday is. We'll be back at the end of the year to do a New Year's card. Well, we'll go down fight of the year, etc. We'll do some categories.
We'll do the Moneyline awards. Really, that'd
be great.
What we're gonna need. That's the plan. I was planning on mentioning it to you off air, but I'll say it now to let you guys know.
Please.
Finch and I doing an end of the year awards for the Moneyline. The Moneyline awards. Finch and I are both in a call. What will we say? We're gonna do Fighter of the Year, Prospect.
Oh, we'll make up some fun ones, bro.
Plum of the Year,
fun ones. You know,
good.
Let's make let's make some. Best nerd fighter. Give it to Chase Hooper. Whatever. We got to make up some good categories. So we'll figure some out. If you got some category ideas, at Mike Finch MMA on Instagram, hit AJ's line as well. And enjoy yourselves, guys. Be safe for the holidays. Merry Christmas from the Finch family.
Hey, Merry Christmas, people. We love you. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. And keep your eyes open wide and your ears especially open wide, because tomorrow I got a new microphone coming in, and the audio experience will be even better than ever before. Let's go.
Peace out, folks.